Following some of the harsh criticism toward Pete Buttigieg's fundraising behavior and the fact that he had a fundraiser in a wine cave, his campaign has decided to use a gimmick in order to make it appear as though a significant portion of his contributors are small dollar donors. So they put out this email, and in the email, they basically ask for people to compete to see who can put out or contribute the most unique small dollar donation. The Pete for America Innovation team sent out an email to supporters launching a contest in which the person donating the smallest unique amount would win a prize. Here's what the email reads. All you have to do to win is donate the smallest amount that nobody else donates. In other words, suppose you donate $1. If someone else playing also donated exactly $1, you both lose. We'll see if only one player donated $1.01 and so on until we find an amount donated exactly once, and that's our winner. Like, it's super transparent, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but you know what? They're so used to positive media coverage that they probably thought, we're not gonna get caught. Nobody ever criticizes us. So we'll do this. They probably thought they were so clever.
That picture though, it's like, I almost feel bad that we use that picture.
Yeah, no, but I mean, in a sense, that's like the robot that he is, right? And he's built for this political environment. Anyway, so you guys get it, right? So that means that everybody's trying to put in $1.02, $1.27, 97 cents, etc. So when he then gets, and they're trying to win. And so when he gets thousands of contributions that are that low, it balances out the contributions he's getting that are $2,800 or bundlers at $25,000. Now even the bundlers, they don't count as 25,000. They're gonna still get the max, right?
Yeah. And
the whole point is so you can say, oh, I have so many more donors that are under $200 and my average is so much lower. It's, if he didn't get caught, it would be a clever little gimmick. But now, the press is paying a tiny bit more attention only because the other candidates are busting on him. They would never do their own homework on this, of course.
Yeah, look, I don't know if the press is really paying close attention. I know that voters are paying close attention. I know that other candidates who are true progressives, Bernie Sanders, they're paying attention. And so one of Bernie Sanders's campaign advisors actually poked fun at this on Twitter. So Tim Tagaris is his name. He says, the Pete for America Innovation team is out there working hard on Christmas Eve, coming up with gimmicks to lower his average donation amount this quarter. Funny stuff. This is so transparently hilarious. Wow, his average donation was lower this quarter. It's a Christmas miracle. Yeah, look, what candidates overall, and this is not just for Pete Buttigieg, all candidates need to realize is that it's not 2008. People are paying attention, close attention. The issue of corruption and money in politics is very much front and center for a lot of voters, especially on the Democratic side. And so when they see corruption, when they hear about the wine caves, even though it sounds delicious and pleasant, and I would love to be part of that, not to fundraise, but just to drink and have a good time. Like, it's just not okay when donors are spending $900 on a bottle of wine in order to have influence on Pete Buttigieg in case he wins. That's a problem.
Bernie's campaign average donation, last I saw, was down to $18. Is it because they were doing gimmicks like this? No, it's because it's average Americans. And I don't know if there are hundreds of thousands or millions of them at this point that are given $5, $10 at a time. He didn't need a gimmick. So it's Buttigieg constantly trying to game the system. How can I appear to be progressive without actually being progressive?
Yeah, go ahead.
So one last thing about that is that since the other phenomenon that you should start paying attention to is, since the press would not cover Buttigieg negatively under penalty of law, what Warren and Sanders realized is they do cover the other candidates when they say something, right? So Warren had to point out the wine cave so that the press would talk about it.
Bingo.
And Sanders' team is pointing out this trick so that the press would talk about it. If they didn't, the press would be like, no, that's our boy. We're not gonna criticize Buttigieg, no way, right? But when a candidate says it or their team says it, they're forced to cover it.